Hi, I'm Gary White for Channel 6, Central Kentucky Television, and I'm here with Dr. Trish Ciccone with Central Kentucky Optometric Associates, with offices in both Lebanon and Springfield. And as we're recording this, summer is on its way.
Just a few more days.
Exactly.
Summer solstice.
Absolutely. Now, the temperature right now isn't feeling like it.
I know, this rain is horrible, horrible.
But it's on its way, and no matter whether it feels like it or not, the sun's still doing its job. And that can affect your eyes. Is that right?
Absolutely, absolutely. So the big question is, can you sunburn your eyes? Well, you certainly can. You can sunburn your eyes just like you can sunburn your arms, your legs, your back, your shoulder, your feet. The number one cause, or number one problem is photokeratitis. It's very much like a welder's flash burn, where you burn your ocular surface and your cornea, and you don't feel it when it's happening. And then about 5, 6, 7 hours later, your eyes start getting very photophobia or light sensitive and start watering, and then you can't hardly keep them open, and it behaves and acts very much like a welder's flash or flash burn. So what do you do for that? Well, just like a sunburn, once it's done, it's done. But yeah, you can use some artificial tears to help you feel better, some cool compresses, but really you have to kind of suck it up and
live with it
until it resolves. So that's just the immediate damage, is the photokeratitis. Any time of the year, if you look up at the sun, you can burn your retina, so you can have a solar maculopathy, and that damage is to your retina, and often more permanent to your vision. But prolonged exposure to ultraviolet light and sunlight will accelerate cataract formation. And also, folks don't think about this, but also it will increase your risk and chance of developing skin cancers around your eyes and of your eyelids. So people think, I'm going to put some zinc oxide or sunscreen on my nose and the top of my ears, but very often they don't think about their eyelids. And if you put sunscreen on your eyelids, it's going to sting. And when you sweat, it runs in your eyes and it's going to sting and hurt. So you need sunglasses, to help protect you and prevent
the exposure. So with the sunglasses, that's for anybody. If you have glasses and you're wearing glasses, you can get sunglasses that have prescription
put in them. Sure, absolutely.
But
we can do just about any prescription that we do in a regular pair of glasses, we can do in a pair of sunglasses.
But everybody should be wearing sunglasses.
Everybody, whether you wear a prescription to see better or not, we all should be wearing sunglasses. And there's, you can get a pair of sunglasses, for $20 or less that still has ultraviolet protection in it. Or you can spend a ton of money on your sunglasses. If you work around heavy machinery, you may want to make sure that your sunglasses are made out of polycarbonate, that they're impact resistant. You can get sunglasses that are non-polarized, or you can get them polarized. A polarized lens has a filter built into it, and it filters light that gets reflected off of horizontal surfaces. So it really reduces glare from the hood of your car, from a road surface, and for those folks who spend a lot of time on the water, like to fish or do water sports or sail, the polarized lens will help you see into and through the water better, help you read wind shifts better. If you're a sailor, I am, so that's kind of why I wear my polarized lenses. But my son likes to wear them because he likes to fish. Okay, so but you can get polarized, and they're just really nice for driving. Also, they'll cut down glare and reflection when you're driving a lot too. Polarized lenses aren't real good for folks who fly airplanes, and the reason being is that most of the instruments inside the airplane are digital numbers now, and the polarized lens filters out the vertical parts of the number, and so they only see parts of the numbers. So a lot of pilots don't like to wear polarized lenses because of that. You wouldn't think about that. That's a little interesting tidbit there. So Costa lenses, their polarization is a little bit different than most, and theirs is patented, and we are now Costa representatives and Costa distributors or dealers. Now, the Costa sunglasses actually have a radial polarization, so they actually cut more glare than even normal polarized lenses, because their polarization goes radial all the way around 360 degrees. So that's a unique lens that, and you can do Costa's Plano, or we can send them to the Costa lab and get Costa polarized lenses with your prescription put in them. So that's kind of a neat thing.
Absolutely.
And we have still we're running that promotion since we're new dealers. We ordered a bunch of hats to give away too, because we knew that the younger kids, and it was time to go out in the sun and work in the yard and the farm and plant tobacco and all that. So we got a bunch of hats that we're giving away with Costa eyewear right now. So you can double protect yourself.
Absolutely. When we talk about like sunscreen, there are levels, like you can get 15 SPF or whatever. Is there any equivalent for sunglasses, or just?
There's an FDA equivalent, and you want the ones that say, you know, that they absorb 99.9 of UVA and UVB. So, and they should be, it's federally regulated through the FDA, and if they have that label on there, they better do it. You know, and that's where some people get, you know, they get online, or people have these little sunglass parties, and they get counterfeit sunglasses. Well, these counterfeit sunglasses that you're getting, they're not the real thing, and very often don't meet the federal standards. So your sunglasses don't have to be expensive, but what you want to make sure is that they're doing what they say they do. And so if in the United States, it's you know, they have to have that label on there that they absorb 99.9% of the UVA and the UVB.
Right, so you want to look at that make sure that's on your lens and get it done. Now also, does the kind of lens you need vary based on your age as well? Like children or older individuals?
Not necessarily your age, just more your activity levels. You know, kids, we always put kids in polycarbonate lenses because they're the most impact resistant. You never know what your kids are going to get into and what kinds of things that are going to be flying around them. So for kids, definitely you want the lenses to be made out of polycarbonate. If you work around any kind of heavy machinery, cut grass, weed eat, you're going to want a polarized lens, a polycarbonate lens for the impact resistant. If you're around water and like glare or do a lot of driving, you're probably going to want a polarized lens. Unless you're a pilot, then you're probably not.
Right.
So the tint colors are real optional. You can choose whatever color tint you like. The three most popular: brown, gray, and what we call a G15, which is kind of that Ray-Ban greenish gray color. The Ray-Ban Aviators, that G15 color there. Those are made with that. And you can get all three of those, polarized or non-polarized. People like gray. Sometimes they prefer gray because it absorbs a little more evenly over the spectrum, so it just makes things darker without distorting color. And some people prefer brown more because it absorbs a little heavier on the blue end, and so it cuts glare and reflection a little more, but it does distort color and make things a little more yellowy. And warms things up a little bit, improves contrast a little bit, the brown lenses do. Folks with macular degeneration tend to prefer the brown lenses than they do the gray lenses, and I think it's because of that that deal there. But it's personal preference, really. I myself prefer brown over gray anytime. Every pair of sunglasses I have are brown, polarized, with back surface anti-glare.
Well, there you go. Hearing from the expert here. But also, what age should they start wearing sunglasses? From
infancy to advanced adulthood. And we have some nice little kind of rubbery infant sunglasses that you can get here too, that are not expensive. They're $20 or less, but they are UVA and UVB certified. And also the one little one we have has a nice little warranty that if you lose them, they'll replace them for you. So we've done, and those, they come in from little newborn sizes up to toddler sizes in that frame. So.
And you can get all those various glasses here at Central Kentucky Optometric Associates, whether you have a prescription or not.
Right.
You have availability of a wide berth to go from there, right?
And we carry, you can RX an ophthalmic frame or make an ophthalmic frame into sunglasses, or you can use, we've got a full Ray-Ban line. We have the Wiley X's, we have Oakleys, we have Costas, and then we have a bunch of designers. We have Kate Spade, we have Ralph Lauren, we have Guess, we have, I'm sure there's a couple more that I'm not, we have the alligator one, Lacoste. So we have several different styles and brands and that, so you can come on in and we can find you something and we can fix you up. If you're buying ophthalmic, if you're ready for your routine exam and buying ophthalmic lenses, we give a 25% discount on a second pair purchase. So lots of times that we kind of think of sunglasses as being a bonus purchase for folks, and so we try and across the board give a discount. So right off the bat when you walk in, except for Oakley does not let us discount their lenses, and Costa does not let us discount, or their frames. Costa does not let us discount. So the Oakleys and the Costas, it's not that we don't want to give discounts on them, they just won't let us. That was one of the reasons we got the hats too, is we thought we wanted to have a promotion, and if we're not allowed to discount them, what else can we do? And so we thought, well, these kids, especially the kids and the young adults, are really enjoying the hats, so we got the hats instead.
Cool.
But everything else, we'll give you a discount. If you walk in the street and buy a pair of Plano sunglasses, we'll give you a discount, unless it's an Oakley or Costa.
All right. And that's at Central Kentucky Optometric Associates, offices in Lebanon and Springfield. And what's the phone number for people to give a call to make an appointment?
Lebanon is 270-692-1871. And Springfield is 859-336-9388. And for Plano sunglasses, or if you already have your prescription and have had your exam, you don't have to have an appointment. You can just come on in and pick something out. But if you need your exam, if you need your exam updated and your prescription updated, then you need to schedule an appointment.
But it's important to be aware of the sun particularly during the summer, but all year long, and keep your eyes protected.
Yeah, right? Especially when you're on the water too, your exposure will be more because there's more reflection off the surfaces. So just like when you're in the snow, when you're on the water, your exposure all the way around. So they always say reapply the sunscreen. Well, make sure you got those sunglasses on too.
And when you're in a pool as well, right?
Yeah,
because it's
pool,
bouncing
lake,
closely.
river, kayaking, sailing, water skiing, everything.
Okay.
Come on. It's prescription sun goggles, or prescription swim goggles too. We can do those pretty. You can get real expensive prescription swim goggles, but we actually have a brand that is. It just kind of gets close to your prescription. They come, in minus and plus powers and half diopter steps. So we can kind of get them pretty close. And you can get those for $40. So for if you're a swimmer and you want some swim goggles, or the kids need swim goggles, you can get those where they can see with them also.
You can see the fish better.
Yeah.
Actually, know what it is. Well, again, I've been here with Dr. Ciccone here at Central Kentucky Optometric Associates. It's been Gary White for Channel 6, Central Kentucky Television. Thank you.